Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Emma, and today we're diving into a topic that can totally change the way you learn English.
Oh, wow. Sounds serious. What is it about?
It's something many learners struggle with, translating everything in their heads before they speak.
Yes. I used to do that all the time. I'd think in my native language, then try to find the English words. It took forever.
Exactly. And by the time you're ready to speak, the moment is gone or someone has already changed the topic.
Right. It's so frustrating. You feel like you know the words, but your brain takes too long to find them.
And you're not alone. Almost every learner goes through this phase.
Honestly, sometimes I would just stay quiet because I couldn't translate fast enough.
That's totally normal. But here's the good news, you can learn to think directly in English without translating.
That sounds amazing, but is it really possible?
Definitely. It's a skill you can develop. And today we'll share practical tips to help you train your brain to switch to English thinking.
I wish someone told me this earlier. It would have saved me so much time and stress.
Well, now's the perfect time to change things. So if you're still translating in your head, stick around, this episode is for you.
Let's do it. Let's learn how to stop translating and start thinking like a real English speaker. Why do you translate in your head? So, Emma, why do people translate in their head? I mean, it feels automatic.
Great question. The main reason is simple. When we learn a language, we usually start by translating.
Right. That's how I started. Memorizing vocabulary lists with my native language next to the English word.
Exactly. That method helps in the beginning, but your brain gets used to always going from your language to English. Becomes a habit.
So it's like your brain is taking a longer route from the idea to your language, then into English.
Yes, and that delay makes you slower in conversations. You're always one step behind.
And the worst part is, while you're translating, people are already replying. It's so stressful.
Totally. And here's another reason, fear of making mistakes. When you don't feel confident, you double-check everything in your mind.
Wait, is this the correct word? Is the grammar okay?
Exactly. So instead of speaking naturally, you try to get it perfect, which slows you down even more. You're not alone. Many learners feel that way. But thinking in English is actually faster, easier, and helps you speak with more confidence.
So the good news is, it's just a habit. And habits can be changed, right?
100%. And we're going to talk about how to change it in the next part.
What happens when you stop translating? So, Emma, let's talk about the fun part. What actually happens when you stop translating in your head?
Oh, I love this part. So many amazing things start to happen when you finally let go of translation. First, the biggest one, you speak faster.
That makes sense. No more stopping mid-sentence to find the word in your own language and then try to turn it into English.
Exactly. Instead of going from idea native language English, you go straight from idea English. It's like taking the express train instead of the local one.
I remember the first time I replied to someone in English without thinking. I was shocked. It felt so automatic, and honestly, it felt great.
That's the magic. Your brain starts to make direct connections between the concepts and the English words just like you do in your native language. Becomes more natural.
So it's not about knowing more grammar or vocabulary. It's about building those mental shortcuts?
Yes, exactly. It's all about fluency, not perfection. When you stop translating, your brain is free to focus on the flow of conversation, not just on grammar rules.
And probably you feel more confident too, right?
Absolutely. Confidence grows when you trust yourself to communicate. Even if you make a mistake, you're not stuck. You keep going, and that's what fluency really is.
And I guess you also listen better when you're not constantly translating?
You nailed it. When you translate in your head, you're busy thinking about how to respond. But when you think in English, you actually hear what people are saying. You can react faster, more naturally. Yes, and one more thing, you start to enjoy the language more. You feel more connected to English because it's not just a school subject anymore. It's how you think. It becomes a part of your daily life.
Wow, that's really encouraging. So, basically, better speed, better understanding, more confidence, and more fun?
Exactly. That's what happens when you stop translating. And in the next part, we'll give you some practical ways to train your brain to think directly in English. How to train your brain to think in English. Let's talk about how to train your brain. You ready?
Ready?
Tip 1. Use images, not words.
What do you mean?
Think of the picture of an apple when you hear the word apple.
Oh, so I connect English directly to meaning, not to your mother language.
Exactly. Tip 2. Think in simple English during the day.
Like what?
Say to yourself, I'm hungry, I need to go, where is my phone? Just like you talk to yourself in your native language.
I do that sometimes now. It feels natural after a while.
Tip 3. Describe what you see around you.
Okay, like the sun is shining. My coffee is hot.
Yes. Perfect. Do it while walking, cooking, anything. Tip 4. Use monolingual dictionaries.
So, no more Google Translate?
Only if you're stuck. Try dictionaries like Cambridge or Oxford. You'll see definitions in English with examples.
That's smart. More exposure to English.
Tip 5. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, videos in English.
It trains your brain to process English directly.
Exactly. And finally, tip 6. Learn chunks, not individual words.
Oh, like, how are you? Let me see. I don't know.
Yes. When you think in chunks, you don't need to build sentences from zero. Thinking in English is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, but every small step helps.
Don't wait to feel confident. Speak until you feel confident.
That's powerful. And hey, what helps you think in English? Tell us in the comments.
And if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss the next episode.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, your voice matters.
See you next time, friends.